in the VIP, taking extra. Business moves and new connections equal extra chips. I caught my brothers up and I told them we blessed. Pull up on me, family, I just flipped the check. No more flashing back to days when this life was a mess. But I might be kinda standoffish, I'm still playing chess. Cause every around me get labeled a threat. And every around me know how to finesse. I've been trying to live right, they say I'll break the rule. I'm in this V12 coasting off by the ocean view. Rising higher than I
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The famous We Love Houston sign just off I-10. We're in Clutch City for our game tonight at the Toyota Center. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And we got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Chris Paul.
And that decline in assist numbers over the last few years is what has made him more of a one-note player on offense. If he could integrate more passing back into his game, he'd be giving opposing defenses a much harder time.
Before we get going here, we have time for a pregame courtside report. Allie LaForce, it's all yours.
Brian, thanks so much. Ben Simmons has rare passing ability for a player who's 6'11". He said, growing up in Australia, my dad told me to be a team player. It's easy for 5 guys to defend 1 guy. It's hard to guard 5. It's just a natural thing.
And his time playing Australian rules football, he said, helped him too. Thanks, Allie. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. Jaylen Brown is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Mo Bamba. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Bunga in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Rockets, Al Horford out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Crowder in at the 3 slot. So Sacramento will get the first possession here. Here's Bunga, covered by Crowder. Pass to Brown. And here's Nunn from the arc. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Brown. From 13, Harden can't hit. Morris against Harden. Outside Nunn. Down low. Shot clock at 5. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Bamba's showing you a sense for when to cut. Really well done. He's got agility and excellent size in the pick and roll.
Here's Harden. The rebound by Nunn.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Bunga. Harden against Nunn. Horford with the block.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Nunn. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. Left side, Harden. Simmons against Nunn. Simmons, the pass to Paul. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Against close defense, Paul's agility and ball handling is really what makes the difference. Slipping by and able to get the finish.
Horford outside. Outside Harden. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Now here's Nunn. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Pass to Bonga for three. The Rockets pull it in. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Nice shot by Morris.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, it's early. They should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Crowder. 8 points in his last time out. Inside, here's Harden. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Harden's got his second bucket on the night.
An elite facilitator, Simmons has great court vision, outstanding court vision, can make every type of pass. The offense seems to flow a whole lot better when he's out there.
Bonga. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
That's on Al Horford.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
At the line for 2.
And he drops the first. And Simmons himself once said, if I don't need to shoot the ball, I won't.
He gets his greatest joy, B.A., from setting other people up. When he can make a play for somebody else, that's when he's most satisfied. It's a rare quality, I think, that should be celebrated and not over-scrutinized like it is with Simmons.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
The Rockets trail. Outside Paul. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Nunn. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Here's Paul. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Bamba. Pass to Nunn. Here's Bonga, covered by Crowder. Here's Bonga. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And we're in the middle of the season, Clark. Some teams that exceeded early expectations are starting to believe.
And that confidence is self-perpetuating. Again, you have success, it breeds more success because you have some confidence. And I'll tell you what, it's a pretty good feeling when you prove the doubters wrong as a team.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 so far. Outside Harden. Back to Paul. Six on the shot clock. It's not going to go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, that was a hard-fought win for them. Couldn't finish the job in regulation, but things came together for them in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Simmons against Morris. Now here's Bamba. He's covered closely. A shot from the high post. None, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot, and he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Horford.
Well, you think about the experience of Horford, and he brings a lot to the table for your team, including setting a great example on and off the floor for the young guys.
The Kings making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Horford hits them both. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Pass to Brown. None with it. Knocked loose. Paul with a steal. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Houston making some changes. Biyombo comes in for Horford, and Milton subbed in for Crowder. Hachimura's checked in for the Kings. The Kings leading. Here's Bonga. And in that win against the Spurs, he's another guy who played really well. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Biyombo. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. Here's Simmons. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here's Bonga. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
The assist.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Paul. Coming off a solid outing against Sacramento.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Outside Nunn. Hachimura in the post. He's guarded by Paul. Back to Nunn. Clock at 4. On target from range. Nunn's got 6.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Harden. He had 25 points in the win against Sacramento.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over, and the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
So for the Rockets, Korkmaz is checked in for Harden, and it's Bledsoe in for Chris Paul. Milton passes to Simmons. Will it go? Korkmaz on the wing. It's It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Howard. He had 16 in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Also doing work on the defensive end. 4 swats and very active. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
A nice shot by Milton.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Dragic with it. Guarded now by Biyombo. The kick out to Graham. Back to Howard. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. And the Heat lead by 13.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Biyombo. Simmons up top. Here's Korkmaz. And he lobs it up top. And Biyombo slams it home.
And, you know, throw it Biyombo's way, and he'll take care of the rest. Just get it in the neighborhood. Excellent at slamming it home, thanks to that vertical ability of his.
Now here's Graham. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Another one falls for Houston.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Now Graham to the paint. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Milton passes to Simmons. And the layup is good off the glass.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Dragic against Bledsoe. And Biyombo with the block.
Excellent timing by Biyombo and an impressive vertical, too. He's a good shot blocker because of that.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Graham.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Simmons with the bucket.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Now here's Howard. He has 6. And Biyombo with the block. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Biyombo. Back to Bledsoe. Jacks up with 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Hachimura, the pass to Graham. Hachimura in the post. Goes up. Here's Howard. And Biyombo with the block. They get it back. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And despite the turnovers, they're winning this game.
They've been lucky to this point. If they want to keep this lead, they need to take better care of the ball.
30 seconds left to play in the first. Milton passes to Simmons. Milton against Graham. Pass to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. Some solid defense by Dragic.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Kings ahead They're up by 11, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And with his slithery, slashing style of play, Goran Dragic knows all about drive and kick.
Try to get inside the paint and collapse the defense, and then we spray the ball. And, you know, our saying is good to great. You know, sometimes you have a good shot, but if you make an extra pass, you're going to have a greater shot.
And Grant Dragic has always been that triple threat: shoot, drive, and pass.
Yeah, and I played with him for many years in Phoenix, BA. I mean, he was just fantastic. You knew he had a chance to be special. He's always had that knack for getting downhill and getting his feet wet in the paint.
Defensive foul.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far.
Team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Ben Simmons.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Another thing they've shown right from the start tonight is a willingness to drive the lane and challenge the D to stop them.
We've got Shake Milton. Eric Bledsoe is out there with Furkan Korkmaz. Then it's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Simmons in a power forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Well, you got to give Hardaway Jr. credit, guys. I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to get to a spot and then make the defense compromise.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
You know, for Tim Hardaway Jr., it's the family business. His dad was a pro and an outstanding one in his own right in the NBA. So Jr. knows exactly what it takes to excel at this level.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the Kings also making a change. Morris is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And Houston is shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Bledsoe finds Milton. Here's Korkmaz. Back to Biyombo. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And Biyombo is highly effective down low. Knows where to post up in the paint.
Pass to Bamba. Now Dragic. He's covered by Bledsoe. Dragic misses.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process. Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
And Biyombo with the block. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Back to Milton. Biyombo, high post. Clock at 6. Pass to Bledsoe from deep. The shot won't fall, and it's the Kings taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 14. It's the third game of 7 on a challenging road trip. Left side, Hardaway. Ooh, good work defensively by Biyombo. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Hardaway against Bledsoe. Pass to Biyombo. Poke loose. And stolen by Graham. For 3, Hardaway. Good. And Graham with the setup.
Jr.
Graham's got 3 assists now in this one.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Here's Korkmaz. Here's Milton. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I think they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground. You know, Milton spent time in the G League, as expected, being a late second-round pick in 2018, but what was unexpected is how quickly he would contribute.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. And Milton's become a vital cog in this rotation.
Yeah, you know, he gives you another ball handler and creator on the floor, Brian, and they rely on his scoring as well as his passing. And I think he's got the length and the ability to guard multiple positions as well.
For the Rockets, Horford, he's checked in for Biyombo. James Harden comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Chris Paul in for Bledsoe. Here's Bunga. He's got 6. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. The Rockets have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Horford. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Some solid defense from Bamba. Paul with a steal. Now here's Horford. Outside Paul. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Bamba. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
At the line for the Kings, Isak Bonga. 2 shots.
First one falls.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And so he hits both. Here's Harden. He's putting up some terrific numbers. Over 28 a game. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Nice finish there. Harden is just calibrated to absorb contact and complete the play.
Pass to Bamba. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Defensive foul. Jaylen Brown. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Al Horford. At the line for 1.
Miami has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Pass to Bonga. Outside Nunn. Here's Bonga, covered by Milton. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Rockets have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Ball's got 5 now.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Now here's Brown. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio. Nunn with a bucket.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's Harden. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Bamba's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Bonga. Horford covering. Banked it in off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Miami lead.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Ball against Nunn. Outside Milton. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the day.
The Kings making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in. Three-pointer, Harden. Called in by the Kings.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in, and the Kings also making a change. Howard's checked in for Morris. Pass to Bonga. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Harden. And another miss by Houston.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Outside Paul. Here's the teardrop. Ooh, Howard with a block.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Timeout call, Houston. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Your clutch, City Texans, make some noise.
Here's Milton. A 17-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line. They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Nunn drives in, and that one is hammered home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Al Horford impeding the defense there with the solid screen.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
Here's Brown. Horford pulls it in. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Harden. Uncovered. Good. And it's Horford who picks up the assist. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter. And Clark Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, BA. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
Ooh, poked away. Brown with the steal. Horford with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Sacramento.
Korkmaz is checked in for the Rockets. Bledsoe comes in for James Harden. And the Kings also making a change. Graham's checked in. Rockets on D. 8-point game. Here's Nunn. No good. Nice D from Paul. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Howard, the pass to Nunn. Here's Graham. The Rockets pull it in. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Korkmaz. Now here's Simmons. Hachimura covering.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Simmons, the pass to Horford. And that one drops. Horford's got 7 points.
Horford showing you what concentration and strength can do. That contact phased him hardly at all.
And here's Nunn. Back to Graham. And here's Howard. Horford covering. Here's Graham. And they recover it. Got a piece of it. Horford with a steal. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Simmons. To the inside. Paul. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got assist number 5 here tonight. Graham with it. Inside. Here's Howard. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Nice pass from the point guard, Graham there. Loves getting the ball over to his open teammates.
Paul, shot is off. The Kings leading. The kick out to Graham. Drains the triple. Graham's gotten his second bucket.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Down low. Here's Horford, and he lays it up and in. Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Nunn, the pass to Howard. Here's Nunn. Pass to Howard. And he's gone for the lob. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob. And the Heat lead by 9.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Howard against Simmons. Korkmaz on the wing. Shoots over Brown. Can't nail the jumper. And so that brings the first half to a close. Kings ahead, up 9. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Sacramento came out looking very confident, jumping on every opportunity to push the tempo. At one point, they had built a 14-point advantage. They found their rhythm early in this one. jumping out to an 11-point advantage. In the second quarter, they didn't play quite as well and were outscored, but still were able to head to the locker room up by a solid 9 at the half. Jack, how did you think the Kings were playing?
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially defensively. It's taken a lot of pressure off this stuff. What a luxury to have to see.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Houston?
They got hammered. I mean hammered on the board. That tells a lot about this game. The heart has not been there. The sacrifice hasn't been there. I mean, they just don't want it.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, we've seen Kendrick Nunn really having a great game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And here's Paul. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. We've got Mo Bamba. Jaylen Brown is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Bunga in at the small forward position. Great open look there. Paul's got 10 points in the game.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It's going to be Miami's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Heat shooting 52% from the floor so far. Outside, Brown. Pass to Bunga. Outside, Nunn. Now Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 5 rebounds in the game. Harden, deep three-point land. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one. Sacramento has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Nunn against Paul. Nunn drives in.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points in the game.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Pass to Bunga. Morris against Simmons. Here's Bunga. And he's going for the oop here. Shots blocked.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Horford. And Horford powers it home.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Pass to Bunga. Releases. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And the Heat lead by 3.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Brown.
Oh, hey, how about that? Big time right there. Big time. Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Paul passes to Horford. Back to Paul, to the middle. The kick out to Simmons. bangs it as the shot clock ticks down. Simmons has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Here's Bunga. Horford with the block. Outside Harden to the paint. Shoots from 12. Horford can't hit. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Bunga. Horford against none. To the inside. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Timeout called. Houston. Houston making some changes. Biyombo comes in for Horford, and Milton subbed in for Simmons. Hardaway's checked in for the Kings. Dragic comes in for Nunn. Paul passes to Milton. He shoots. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Dragic. Here's Bunga. Back to Dragic. No good that time. And Houston will come the other way. Now Milton. He's got 6. Knocks it loose. Pass to Paul. Harden with it. Defended by Hardaway. Harden with it. He's against Bamba. Harden, good. Harden's got 16.
And, you know, this team expects Harden to dominate like this. It's amazing how easy he makes it look.
Power it home!
Wow. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Pass to Bunga. And there's the lob. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boom! At over 7 feet tall with bounce, Bamba, a great option for the alley-oop.
Three-pointer, Harden. Hauled in by the Kings. Releases. Hardaway, no good. Houston has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Crowder. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Bunga. 14 points for him. Bamba inside. He's guarded by Paul. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Boy, good strength that time from Bamba. He's accustomed to getting bodied on the way up and still finding a way to finish.
And he makes it. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Now a timeout by Sacramento.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it fans. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get loud for your Club City Dancers. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get loud for your Club City Dancers.
Houston making some changes. Korkmaz is checked in for James Harden, and it's Bledsoe in for Chris Paul. For Miami, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. To the middle. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Bledsoe outside, and Biyombo slams it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Bledsoe outside. Milton against Hardaway. And Milton good for 3. Milton's got 9 points.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Bledsoe against Graham. Pass to Bonga. 3-pointer. Crowder grabs the miss.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And it's Bledsoe on the drive. Can't cash it in from close range. The Kings leading. Well, you want to talk loaded college teams? Eric Bledsoe played with some serious talent during his 1 year in school.
Bledsoe went 18th overall in the 2010 draft. He was the 4th selection from his school. Now, John Wall went 1st overall, DeMarcus Cousins 5th, and Patrick Patterson 14th. I'm happy I never had to face that squad when I was in college.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Biyombo can't hit. Sacramento has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And it's Hachimura missing. Houston has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Back to Bledsoe. Now here's Biyombo, defended by Hardaway. Biyombo can't hit. Well, Miami shooting around 53%, a nice number. Hardaway against Milton. Hardaway, no good. Here's Korkmaz. 5 points in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Pass to Howard. Now here's Graham. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Graham's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Graham against Bledsoe. Count that bucket.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Butler. He's checked in for the Rockets. Ben Simmons comes in for Korkmaz.
Make some noise.
1:04 left in the third. Throws it up high, and it's Howard finishing it off.
You know, showing flashes of his old self here. I mean, when Howard finds that rhythm, he feels like nobody can stop him, and he's right.
Inside, here's Biyombo. Howard with some nice D.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Pass to Bamba. Down low. Here's none. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
An elite defensive threat and presence. Simmons understands exactly how to use his body to position himself for excellent defense. Now Horford going upstairs to dominate on that power throwdown.
None against Bledsoe. Now here's Nunn. 14 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Bledsoe. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Kings, Kendrick Nunn. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. It's both from the stripe. And so it's the Sacramento Kings closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? Ball moving. No holds. No holds.
Moving the ball is so important to Coach Spo.
It helps make the offense run smoothly. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Eric Bledsoe. Ben Simmons is out there with Al Horford. Then it's James Harden, and it's Milton in at small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Bamba. Pass to Graham. And there's the lob. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Simmons has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Horford. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his second personal.
Dwight Howard picks one up.
You know, they say you can't run away from the DNA, and Al Horford's dad, Tito, played a little while in the NBA as well. You can see evidence of that in Al's game.
And he knocks down the first one. Horford hits them both. Sacramento has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Bamba. Outside Nunn. The offensive rebound. Howard. Horford with some nice D. Houston has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Bledsoe finds Milton. Back to Bledsoe. Outside Harden. The three is up. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 3 assists tonight.
You can't let Harden get comfortable from outside the arc. I mean, he's capable of raining threes in bunches.
Graham, that's good. And the Heat lead by 10.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Simmons against Howard. And Simmons, here we go. Rebound by the Kings. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Graham driving to the basket. The kick out to Nunn. Shoots over Bledsoe. Nunn with a bucket.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Simmons.
What you say? Come on now. You really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Make some noise.
And the Rockets making a change here. Paul's checked in, and the Kings also making a change. Morris, he's checked in for Howard. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, we take our time, and play D, this game is ours.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Nunn. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. And he's going for the lob. Horford with the block. Simmons, the pass to Harden. No good from outside. For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. It's Brown on the wing. To the paint. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 8 rebounds in the game. Paul, the open look. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 7 assists in the game. The Kings leading. Pass to Bamba. Brown with it. Nunn finds Brown. Now Bamba. Horford covering. 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. Here's Graham. And James Harden pulls it down. Harden's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Milton. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Simmons. The kick out to Paul. Outside Harden. They shoot again. The shot misses, and it's the Kings taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 14. Graham against Milton. Left side Graham. Back to Morris. And here's Brown for three. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Houston has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Horford's got 4 points this quarter.
Per usual, Big Al carving out outstanding position that helps him get to the ball before anybody else.
Here's Graham. Horford with the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Bonga, he's checked in for Graham.
Isak Bonga.
Pass to Bonga. 5 on the clock. Here's Nunn. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Ball passes to Horford. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Still Rockets ball.
Outside Harden. Milton up top, covered by Bamba. Simmons, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding, let him eat.
Here's Paul. Hauled in by the Kings. Pass to Bonga. Over Milton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Milton.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Don't forget about their points in the paint either. Those have been huge.
And the first one at the line is good. Crowder, he's checked in for the Rockets. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
And the Rockets call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Your Clutch City Dashers. Man, your Clutch City Dashers.
We present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kendrick Nunn.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Horford finds Crowder. Outside Paul. Pass to Harden. Count the basket. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
He will not settle for a long jumper if he can get points inside. Harden will take any opening he can get. He exploits what the defense provides.
Pass to Bonga. Just 5 to shoot. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Paul, shot is off. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Sacramento again missing. Houston has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Crowder, that's good. Crowder's gotten his first basket of the night.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Nunn against Horford. Nunn with a bucket.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Harden against Brown. Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. And there's the call on Al Horford. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Miami has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Bonga. Brown against Harden. Looking to end this cold spell. Here's Bamba. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Paul passes to Harden. Puts it up from 12. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bamba's got rebound number 11. That's tipped. Paul with a steal. Here's Simmons. They grab their own miss. Here's Crowder. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Bonga. Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Paul. Lets it fly. And they get it back.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
And the Rockets call time here.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
Simmons against Morris. And here's Crowder from the arc. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got assist number 8 here already in the game. Outside Nunn. Here's Brown. Can't hit that one. Good D by Simmons. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Horford. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And he stays with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Paul. Fires for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Bamba's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Nunn against Paul. And he lobs it up. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Capable of scoring anywhere on the court. Bamba is always a threat to go off.
Simmons against Morris. Pass to Paul. And here's Harden. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. Harden's got 28 points for the game.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 8.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. Horford's got 10 points in just the second half.
Horford handling his business. That's why experience is so valuable.
None, no good. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. From the baseline. No good off the back of the rim. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And that one good.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning.
Houston
have not stopped.
James Harden. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
30 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Jaylen Brown. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 7-point game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
Timeout called. Houston. They're trailing by 7. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Let's see who's the loudest.
Here's Paul. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. They retain possession. Paul can't get it to go. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Bonga. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.